But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard, you. Hold on.
Yet, to the extent that Tame Factory's Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these all you counterfeit hard. No, hang on, all you counterfeit, you understand what I'm talking about? Since you can't, no one at any rate and on superstars and public investigation generally go hand in hand these arrangements of individuals which incorporate any semblance of Jay-Z, Beyonce, and 50 Penny, find it hard to keep a position of safety anyway. There's dependably limited who can't get a break, and that is Puff Daddy other. Wise called Diddy is by all accounts continually at the center of attention, with charges going from obliterating hopeful specialist vocations to facilitating gay gatherings in spite of his endeavors to stay under the radar, overwhelmingly to conceal the filthy tracks he in every case abandoned. Diddy's name keeps on standing out as truly newsworthy now. Kanye West is going to say something regarding the matter, setting the entire web on a free for all. He will uncover Diddy's dull, privileged insight. It's revealing insight into LA leg abuse and a snare of stowed-away bits of insight that have tormented the business for quite a while. This is a story you won't have any desire to miss for anything. Sean Combs, the man with many names, has gained notoriety for being quite possibly of the most sketchy person in media outlets, while he has figured out how to ascend through the positions to become quite possibly of the most profoundly fruitful man in the business. Diddy has soured his standing with very used charges evened out against him since his development in the ER scene. During the 9S, he has been associated with a few unseemly exercises, which is one reason behind his changing of names. In the Beyond a Few group have ventured out to uncover to the public the genuine persona of the man known as Diddy, the rapper, maker, and financial specialist. Yet it appears they aren't halting in light of the fact that as of late, Diddy's ex-collaborator Farnsworth Bentley has endeavored to uncover him. Previously known as Derek Watkins, Bentley was once Diddy's right-hand man. The two met during Diddy's lawful difficulties in 2001, when he was vindicated of charges connecting with a club shootout. During this period, Bentley volunteered to send the rapper moving book of scripture stanzas while he wrestled with the scandalous charges. A couple of months after Diddy's lawful victory, he enlisted Derek Watkins, who was dealing with a calf at 11 Madison Park at the time, as his own colleague and valet, and dedicated him Farnsworth Bentley. He filled in as Diddy's right-hand man, working non-stop for a strong 3 years until he chose to step down in 2004. Now here's where things take a fascinating go. It happened that following Cassie's claim against Diddy was settled, Bentley, who had been hiding for sometimes startlingly re-emerged on the web. He posts a strange message that has been erased, which many hypothesize could be an inconspicuous dig at Diddy. The confounding post read, "Come on kids, give us a hand, build up to 2-0 in the event that you can. Come on youngsters, don't be modest. You can build up to 20. This post has set the talk plant stomach muscle buzz, with many guessing that the accentuation on the number 20 clues at Cassie getting a significant $20 million anyway were not completely sold out by that. And in like manner, certain individuals aren't too. Another hypothesis is that Farnsworth may be passing on a message inferring an interest for $20 million to keep his quiet about Diddy's past. On the other hand, he could be prodding the chance of uncovering 20 additional stunners from the rapper's set of experiences. This is on the grounds that given that Bentley had invested a ton of energy with the rapper, it appears to be that he had a ton of implicating data against him. However, the truth of the matter is that Bentley seems to have had a few fights with Diddy, transparently talking about them in a digital recording. He unveiled that his underlying compensation with Diddy was subpar compared to what he recurred in his past eatery position, and fans noted occasions where Diddy was apparently discourteous. For example, hanging up during Farnsworth's television program and making him sit around idly for a really long time prior to answering momentarily. By the day's end, Farnsworth chose to move away from Diddy's starting interest in why it took him such a long time. Currently thinking about that, he had chosen to keep things calm in the wake of stopping some, except that he's disappearing with his family to keep away from old dramatization. Yet, as per Diddy's ex-guardian Jean Bargan, perhaps the collaborator has his mysteries to safeguard. In the meantime, fans are contemplating whether this quietness is driven by worries for his security, dreading reaction from the supervisor. Some propose that once Diddy loses his powerful status, the previous right hand could understand more secure talking, making a cat and mouse game as individuals advised him to be cautious thinking about Diddy's set of experiences of utilizing influence and impact to obliterate the vocations and lives of others. Yet there's somebody unafraid of Diddy, and that is, in all honesty, Kanye West, the man behind Yeezy, who has reliably implied Diddy having a turbulent history and being engaged with problematic exchanges. The decision of word took care of utilized by Kanye in the video is connected to Diddy's dad, who had dealings with policing. 2014, the rapper, unfolding a graduation outfit at Howard College, shared a contacting anecdote about his dad filling in as a critical motivation for him. Regardless of being informed his dad passed on in an auto collision when he was 3, Diddy later uncovered reality. His dad was killed in a medication bargain. Turned out badly. It happened that Diddy's dad gave a taped admission and a composed assertion uncovering names to the police. The contort includes similar cop who constrained the admission and later deceived him to his New York partners. Diddy's dad, having squealed on his bosses, was consequently disposed of. Gan Bargain states that the individual coordinating the rapper's dad's end was similar person who conveyed the coffin at the burial service and showed the most misery. Now a few people, including Kanye, are drawing matches and conjecturing that, like his dad, Diddy could have been working as a government witness in the hip jump scene for a really long time. Individuals are embracing this hypothesis, with one individual expressing Kanye was essentially dead on when he said Diddy was the federal authorities. By what other method might he at some point get away from repercussions for a really long time? One more noted, isn't it wonderful how all that Kanye has been communicating is becoming visible? He even strikingly pronounced he wasn't apprehensive about any ramifications for uncovering Diddy. Kanye additionally recommends that in Hollywood various people disappear. Apparently, he is suggesting that certain individuals in the business like P. Diddy are answerable for the passion. Yet Kanye wasn't the only one smelling a rat with respect to Diddy. One more individual is Al Bohr. During the 90s, when Diddy started dating Al B. Sure's ex Kim Watchman, it touched off a pool of show and secrets. The matter heightened when Kim unfortunately died. Al B. Sure indicated treachery and addressed, assuming that it was something different. Before her destruction, Kim had trusted in Al B. Sure about her set of experiences with Diddy, including insights regarding a book she was planning to deliver on her existence with him. The dissection at the time guaranteed that Kim passed on from lobar pneumonia, which is a bacterial contamination in the lows of one or the two lungs anyway. LB didn't accept, so certain guaranteed that in the time paving the way to Kim's demise she was running from a person or thing, and that he had told her, described in a no-erased Instagram inscription, to call the FBI. Just later did he add rather that she was running a long-distance race in another, now-erased Instagram post. I'll be certain spilled more tea the morning of the Spirit Train grants pre-creation. I just found this recording from the morning I learned of Kim Dorman's homicide, and the way that it tore the spirit from my actual body. I was headed to film the pre-show bundles for the BET grants with Trisha Campbell Martin and at Tina Arnold when I got a call from PR symbol Queenie Donaldson inquiring as to whether I was okay and did I hear the news. I did not know. I in all actuality do know obviously that Kimberly didn't simply look at out of nowhere over pneumonia. That is some garbage truly. Of the morning of the Spirit Train bet pre-creation at Jesse Collin said even Puma Wright can verify this.